Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I've got an interesting one here today. So I've got this, there's a 150 litre tank here, which is already sitting on a concrete slab, so a raised slab. But a regular client of mine wants me to move it up another 500 mil. It needs to be a raised tank, so it's got to come up to this bit of 4x2 up here. So I've got to form a little subframe with a piece of WBP ply on there. So we effectively just got to raise the tank up by 500 mil. So what I've got is some 4x2 in the other part of the garage here. I'm going to get this water tank out the way and then just see how level everything is, and then I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process of what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can get a little storage bit underneath the tank as well, so just to allow for, you know, this is like a little tool shed here, so you could just store some bits underneath there. But I'll have a little chat with the client and see what they want to do. But let's get on with it. I'm going to take you into that part. I'm going to come up here, take some measurements down, and then see where we go from there, guys. Okay, but for now, just got to clear everything at the minute, and then start from track there. Okay, all right, guys, I'll take you through there now so you can see the setup, what tools we're going to be using today, and then how we're going to construct it all. Right, so these are the tools that we're going to be using today. So we've got miter saw, we've got a nail gun down there, but I'm probably going to screw it all. And then we got a table saw just for ripping down any material, i.e. the 18mm WBB ply, a jigsaw just in case we need to do any scribes, anything like that with the 4x2. And then all the 4x2 is down here. I've got 8 lengths just in case they wanted to do a little platform just for storage underneath. But if not, then I'll just take that back to the supplier. And I've got a face mask as well, because you don't want to be breathing in a lot of this dust. Any dust, it's not really good for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to clear the decks in there, and then we'll take some measurements down. Right, sorry, it's a little bit cramped in here, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me for what you can see. But so what I've done is just taken a few reference lines. First thing I did was I used my 2-foot level and just come up from the edge of the base. Okay, so the edge of the base is there. And I've come up the plasterboard to where it comes level. So that's going to represent the end of the base. So I've done all the way around. And then the next thing I've done is that I've used my 360-degree Bosch laser level. This is the green one, so it's much clearer to see. And now I've done a level line all the way around that perimeter. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the 4x2 and I'm going to put some DPM on the back of it. Once I've cut it and drilled it in there, I'm just going to cut these to size coming up here. I'm going to double them up because I've got to get over that little step there, and I've got to get over a deeper step on the opposite side, so where it comes around the corner in this side. So here it's 62mm and there it's 40. Okay, now because this is a 4x2 section, I'm going to be doubling them up, and then when I put my first upright in, when it projects past the plasterboard, I can then screw something to it. Now because this is all exposed, there's actually weather coming through underneath the plasterboard. I'm going to have to make sure I get a DPM up the back, because you can see it's wet through there. So I've got to get a DPM there and a DPM all the way around the base, because you don't, even though it's green treated, it's been pressure treated, you still just want to stop any water from penetrating that timber, because over time it will degrade, guys. Just because it's been treated doesn't necessarily mean it's bomb proof, all right, or water resistant. Okay, guys, you will be shocked at what water damage can do to your property. Okay, so that's step 1. Done some measurements. Step 2, go out to the saw and make some cuts. All right, so These don't have to be up to the top of the laser line that you see there. This is just coming from the bottom to the top. All right. And probably what I'll allow for is the sole plate to go underneath there as well. So if it's a 45mm thick piece of timber, I'll just cut that 45, get another little offcut, and just sit it in there when I come to screw it back against the wall. Okay. Right. Let's take you back out to the saw and let's start making some cuts. Just make sure the ends of the cuts are square. Go. Right, let's take them in there, give them a test fit, and I'll come back out. And then we will deduct the 45mm off. So next step, guys, I'm just going to make a little half lap joint on these, okay? On these sole plates. So I've set up the trench. You've seen how I do that in previous videos. So all I'm going to do now is trench this all out. Right, so the next thing I'm doing, guys, is just fixing down the sole plate. Just using some brown plugs and some 4-inch screws. And you can see I've got the DPM down as well, just to protect the timber. And I'll also put a little bit up the back as well. Right, that's that one done, fixed. Now I'm going to fix the half lap. Can't really see it. There you go. And I've just made sure that the frame is square. And it's pretty simple to do that, guys. It's just a 3-4-5 method. So if you've got an internal corner that you want to try and get square, just come off one corner 400 and another corner 300. You can do that in segments of 2, so 2 times 400, 2 times, it depends on how big the area you want to square up, and just go from point to point. Once you've made your marks and made sure it goes to 5, which that is pretty darn good. Ask me. Let's double check it one more time. That is pretty good. Right. So now I'm going to get a fixing down this bit. Along this one. Can't really see it very well. And we will continue with the rest of it. Now the reason why I'm not doubling it up across the width, normally I would stagger the fixings, it's because the edge of the plate comes right to the end of the concrete that's already there, the preformed concrete. So what I don't want to do is go too close and end up raking out the concrete. You don't want to do that. Let's double check it again. Yeah, it's good. Right, guys, so what's happening now is all I'm doing is setting up my laser level like that, is what I've done. Well, you can see I'm just getting exactly the right height using the green laser level from the sole plate to the top of the plate, or the underside of the plate, sorry, and that will finish, because it's 45mm shorter, it will finish to the top of this section here. And then what I was going to do afterwards is put another noggin in at the top and another one coming this way, tie it all together, so do like a across like this, tie it all together, fix it, and then it's all holding each other together then, and then that'll be that, and then we can get the 18mm ply on there, and that will be that for this little job. Right, now we've just got to cut the top plate, which I already know that measurement. So I've written it down, 662 664. Right, so we'll just go cut another one, trench it out, fix it on the top, and just move that one over level, square it down, screw it through, and it's all done. So the last little section I wanted to make on this boxing was this little crosshair here. So it's just going to fit inside the aperture like so. Okay, tap that down, it just gives it a little bit more strength. I know there's going to be 18mm ply on there, but the more strength you give something, obviously the better the structure is going to be. So there we have it. So let's get some fixings in there, and we can start to get the ply on. Show you just a few of the little details. It's nothing much, but you know, if you're coming and working in here, you just take the arises off. So what I mean by aris is the sharp point of the ply, and it means you don't cut yourself. So that is one little job done and dusted. Now we can just chuck the tank on top. Let me just move this over here and put the tank on top there. There we have it, guys. Nice big area. That's definitely going to take the weight of the tank. No, it's just a nice little job, but just makes it nice and strong. I'm pleased with that. Right, that's the end of this little video of how I made that little that boxing in, or the upstand, just to take the tank. If you are enjoying the videos that I'm putting out there at the moment, please like and subscribe. It's really helping the channel grow. Don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you never miss anything that we are uploading. Now, if there's anything that you guys want to see just let me know and I will try my best to get some of that content out to you. Or is this just something you'd like me to change with regards to how I'm presenting my videos? If you want to dive into a little bit more depth or just whatever, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll try my best to fulfill what you want me to do. Okay guys, that's it for this video. See you guys soon.